It's hard to believe, but it's true indeed. After The Mandalorian and Grogu flopped in a way that few had ever seen before, now the media is declaring Disney has finally fixed Star Wars. No, really. And they're saying that Star Wars is now better than ever. Even better than when George Lucas owned the thing. No, it's real. And folks, get ready because Lauren Connor's head is about to explode as we read an article that declares they fixed Anakin. They fixed everything. Star Wars is healthy again. Hi ho, it's back to the shills we go. We didn't think there were any Star Wars shills still around, not even a Raylo to be seen. But folks, an obscene article has come out and we've got to cover it because, well, it's not a small institution. It's not a small outlet that's saying, Star Wars is back, baby. How could that be? We'll explain. Click the like button, share, subscribe, and we'll give you the news you need. It's unbelievable, ladies and gentlemen. The media goes weirder than ever before. And this one takes the cake. The media declares Disney has finally made Star Wars better than it was before with George Lucas. I have no idea how after The Mandalorian flopped the way it did, they're going to try to do this. But get ready.
By not making any more films, that's how. They're like, we're going to stop.
Yeah, right. Total collapse. That's better. Nathan Johnson writing this for The Direct. Nathan, I'm so sorry. Nathan, let me just apologize right now. We are so sorry for what's about to happen. 14 years later, Disney just did to Star Wars what George Lucas never could. It has taken 14 years and dozens of projects, but Disney finally made Star Wars better than George Lucas. Since Disney acquired Lucasfilm in 2012, many fans agree that the company has not been able to quite capture the essence of Star Wars better than the creator of the franchise himself, George Lucas.
Yeah, they've missed the mark by just a little bit.
Just a wee bit. Disney has produced some extremely successful and objectively good pieces of Star Wars media since 2015. The Force Awakens is the highest grossing movie at the domestic box office of all time. The Mandalorian helped launch Disney Plus, made the streaming service what it is today. Andor has been praised by both critics and fans as one of the greatest stories ever told. Star Wars has been one of modern storytelling's juggernauts since George Lucas created the franchise in 1977 with a film that at the time was simply called Star Wars. You know it now as A New Hope. A lot of fans have mixed opinions about the direction Disney has taken the universe, but every now and then, pretty much everyone agrees that a project is great. In some cases, nearly everyone agrees that it's not so great. Rise of Skywalker. Okay, well, at least we're in some degree of sanity here. Star Wars would not be where it is today without the story of Anakin Skywalker. Lucas spent 3 feature films telling the story of that character's fall to the dark side of the Force, then 3 more movies exploring his redemption. Between all of that, more media such as the animated 7-season Clone Wars series added even more layers to the overall story. However, Disney has finally created its own story that didn't just rival the rise, fall, and redemption of Anakin Skywalker. It surpassed it. And it goes on to say, Lauren, that Maul Shadow Lord has catapulted Star Wars into a new era of excellence. Finally, Anakin makes sense. George Lucas has been defeated. Wait a minute, Lauren, you don't seem to agree with what they're saying here. You think that Anakin was explained pretty darn well in the first, 6 movies?
So I think my opinion on Shadow Lord was a little different than the community's. I was completely bored by it, and I think generally people liked it, but better than Lucas? This is more than a stretch. Who wrote this piece of garbage?
I'm not going to say the name again. We apologized already, Lauren. I don't want to rip this person to shreds.
I do.
It's on the Direct.
This is beyond a shill. This is somebody who is completely compromised and being paid for this opinion. This is not a real opinion. This is propaganda. It's garbage.
When we look at this picture, you're saying this picture does not represent something better than the original 6 films. This picture does not represent that.
Let's say that I took this argument at its face value. Let's say that I believed the author actually believed what they're saying here, which I do not.
Look at this, Lauren. How can you disagree?
Let us suppose somebody had never watched anything Star Wars ever before, but they see this series and begin watching it. Without the context of what Star Wars is, does anybody care? If the answer is no, then it cannot be better than the source material.
No, wait a minute. It says in just 10 episodes, 25 minutes each.
Only 2 of which had anything exciting going on whatsoever.
Is it Devon? Is that the name of this person?
Yes.
How far Star Wars has fallen that we're now just naming people Devon. Haven't had a name this boring since Luke. Devon went from a full Jedi to fully embracing the dark side, and everything was organic and made complete sense. It took 3 feature films and a 7-season TV show to fully justify Anakin's turn and make it believable. So there's your explanation, Lauren. That's why it's better. Because...
Yep. This guy, I'm telling you what,
hang
this
on.
person's got some wrinkles on their brain.
Nathan Johnson.
Nathan Johnson is a shill. Nathan Johnson is a moron. Nathan Johnson is not somebody of taste that I would be willing to listen to about anything. Nathan Johnson likely likes polka music.
Oh, no, he went there.
Why do you have to go after polka music?
I'm just saying, this is a person that would show up at a funeral and play something completely inappropriate. This is somebody who probably has his alarm clock set to play bagpipe music at maximum volume at 5:30 in the morning. This is somebody who you just shouldn't listen to. You should shun them. You should exclude them from your social circles. This is not a smart man. However...
Lauren, what if this person is 18 years old and this is their first job?
I don't care. I don't care. Have integrity. If you want to be a good writer, you want people to pay attention to your opinion, have some freaking integrity.
Integrity Farms, baby. Caro, Lauren is not convinced that Disney's made Star Wars better. He seems to agree with the market about... Mando making less money than Spider-Man in one... Spider-Man made more money than Mando in one day. Seems like Lauren says that's not okay.
I think this is just one of those fun articles that comes out to feed the AI for people who can't, do their own critical thinking, and they want the robot to tell them what their thoughts should be. So that's my first thought, because there's no way anybody who actually knows anything about storytelling or Star Wars would actually have this take and still have the ability to process thought of their own.
Caro, this is so great because I've got this on the screen while you're talking and Lauren can't stand it. It's
just this article is actually making me angry. I'm feeling physical processes in my body that are telling me that I should walk away.
Is Devon a girl? Devon's a girl.
Yes, Devon's a girl. Yep.
Devon's story.
Of course it's a girl. Sorry.
Look at that forehead. Look at that forehead.
I had to censor myself. Well, she's a Twi'lek. She can't help her forehead. They all are like that. But I mean, she's ugly. So
Devon's story is not unlike Anakin's. In fact, when compared side by side, they're extremely similar. Obviously, Devon isn't the chosen one, and the fate of the galaxy doesn't rest in her hands, at least not yet. But a lot of the layers Anakin has are a lot of the same layers that Devon has.
Oh wow, let's just water it down and make it a chick. Let's go. It's
Well, I mean, the Acolyte didn't work, so let's do another one.
Right.
Lauren, you're kind of being a jerk right now. Lauren's being a jerk. You're just mean, Lauren.
I'm being truthful. It's look, I will give them one bit of credit for this series.
Just one.
There were 2 episodes that were somewhat sort of interesting, and the one interesting part was actually how Maul tried to turn Devon in the beginning. He has a conversation with her that is nuanced and clever and very Sith-like. That was the one moment that I was excited for anything happening in this series, and the rest of the time I was bored. I was bored watching a Star Wars series with Darth Maul and lightsabers and all kinds of battles, and when Darth Vader showed up, I didn't care. I was bored. I wanted to turn it off. The only reason I watched this stupid show is because Marvin made me watch this stupid show. And now I got this jackhandle telling me that this is the best thing since George Lucas, you moron, you insufferable twit. No, it's not the best thing since George Lucas, Nathan. Watch something of some value, gain some credibility, write something true and honest and good, and gain an audience organically instead of paying people to read your crap.
Derek Anderson, look out.
I'm sorry, Lauren. I didn't know your game.
Yeah, he's spinning razors. Yeah, blade soup this morning. Blaine, the Mandalorian Grogu is not evidence that Lucasfilm has any idea what they're doing. Criticalist has this rated at a 42%.
Yeah.
So I'm going to say Star Wars is not in a good place, and I'm going to say that I don't see any evidence that they've made it better than what George Lucas had done. And there were plenty of criticisms, fair criticisms about George Lucas back when he gave up Star Wars. People were excited about Disney coming in, but KK dissuaded them of that by The Last Jedi.
Yeah, there's no, I mean, I think the only thing, and I don't even think it can save Star Wars, but the only thing even promising for Star Wars is the fact that they have something teed up with Ryan Gosling. Like, that is the only thing, because we know that the dude puts in work. But I think if we don't see a success out of the Ryan Gosling movie, we might be done with Star Wars in general going forward. Definitely Star Wars Mall is not going to be what saved it. No one's talking about it. No, this dude is trying to make something happen that's not ever going to happen. It's not a thing. It's not in the cultural zeitgeist. Nobody even cares about Star Wars anymore. That's how much they have assassinated this brand, that they can put out a Star Wars movie in theaters and no one goes to see it. That's insane. The only thing keeping that other movie alive will be Ryan Gosling, and he is the reason that people are going to see it, not even the Star Wars factor. So even if that movie succeeds, the problem is going to be that they're also probably going to learn the wrong lesson and think that Star Wars is back when it was just kind of saved by Ryan. This is not good.
I would like to apologize to Lauren. Lauren, I brought you in for a Star Wars story. I didn't tell you what the story was going to be.
You didn't tell me you were going to make me mad. It's like I got work to do this afternoon. I'm going to have to walk away and calm down.
Just eat some chicken. It'll be fine.
That's right.
I made chicken this morning. I have chicken waiting for me in the kitchen right now. It's on a wire rack waiting to be consumed.
But then you'll be fine. You'll just go in and angrily eat it, and then it will calm you down. Things will be fine.
That's what it's going to sound like in the Lauren household. Lauren, one last quote from it, if it's okay.
Oh, by all means.
It is also worth noting that both Anakin and Devon were essentially, just name him Bob at this point, were essentially failed by the Jedi Order despite having extremely strong Jedi Masters who really cared for them. Obi-Wan Kenobi was like a brother to Anakin, and he did so much to help Anakin, as well as make sure he was prepared as possible for everything he would face as a Jedi. So, yeah, who trains Devon, Lauren?
I can't remember the Jedi Master's name.
Seems right.
He was the president in 24 and then sold insurance for a while.
Geico.
No, not Geico.
Jedi Master Geico.
But yeah, it's great voice. Has a fantastic voice. But, you know, if I can't remember the name of the Jedi Master, then it's probably not on the same level of George Lucas. It's like, this is... And also, I would argue, how did the Order prepare Devon for everything? Really, Order 66 happened and the Jedi went, you know, you would think after millennia of preparing for a threat like the Sith, two of these guys show up and the Order completely bricks their britches. You know, she didn't stand a chance against what happened. The smartest thing that she could do is just go and lead a normal life. But no, she can't do that. She's got all these anger issues that mean she's just like Anakin. This moron, this twit, this... I am.
Why did you do this to Lauren? Lauren, it's going to be okay. It's going to be okay.
Can I tell you what it's like?
They're doing another season of this. There were already 10 episodes of this garbage. There were already 10 episodes, only 2 of which were worth any time at all. This is madness. This is...
Lauren, can I tell you? Every time one of these articles comes out where it says, you know, Disney's done it. Star Wars is the greatest now. It's in the best place it's ever been. It's kind of like when you walk into a really, really crappy fast food joint and it has world's best coffee up on the wall. That's kind of what it's like. You just got to let it roll. Like a duck in water. Lauren's just got to roll off of you. You can't let it get to you this way, buddy. I'm worried about you.
He's gritting his teeth.
Worry about Nathan. Worry about that guy.
Parting is such sweet sorrow, ladies and gentlemen. It's only made sweet because there's more content on the way. We never stop. It drives the Holly Weirds mad, but we've got decades left in the can, and we keep going and going and going. Oh, wait. Are we showing our cards? That's right. We'll never stop going near and far and sending out the content you love. Folks, you can help us continue to do just that. Smash that like button, drop a comment down below, let us know your thoughts. And until the next time, keep learning, keep growing, and as always, keep having fun.